Okay, Cham here, and today I'm gonna make my own CreateStudio review. And while I already did some live demo in our Facebook group, as you can see here, the only limitation that I found here is that whenever I do some demonstrations, especially for animations and whatnot, I see that there's kind of a little of a lag, and so the animation is not so smooth, and it's probably that you'll not be able to appreciate very well the animation that you can do inside CreateStudio. And that's why I still decided to do a full pre-recorded video review so that you'll be able to see how clearly it is to create awesome animation and other types of video creation inside this platform. But while I'm doing this as a pre-recorded review, I will do this in an edited way so that you will really see what I do, and I'll not cut anything else so that just to make this app look better and whatnot. But I'll just do things as natural as it is, and I might create some mistakes in the way I talk and the way I do my demo, but I'll just leave it as that so that again you can see a genuine review and demo on how this works. And so as you can see, I'm now here in the dashboard of CreateStudio, and if it's your first time to open this app, you might not see the projects that you created here, but the reason why I already have these things is that I already did some tests and demo, like I said, the one that I used in my live demonstration inside our Facebook group. And so for you to start, you can either create a new project, or if you already created some projects before, you can simply open them from here. But before I go ahead and create a new project or open one of these projects, let me first show you what you can find here. So of course we have that profile image, and I still did not upload my image right there, so it's showing that avatar. But as you can see here, here's a like a widget or something that you can click, and it will be taken to the YouTube channel of CreateStudio, where you can watch a full review, a full tutorial of all the things that you can do inside Create. And here you can go here to join the Facebook group, and of course hang out with the other users of this platform. And here I can also check out some templates. So as you can see here, they are in different categories, or I can also search them from the search bar right here. So as you can see, we have devices, excuse me for that, and of course I can always click to preview how it looks like. So there we go. And of course, if I want to use this template already, I can simply click use template, and there's a bunch of this. And under devices, you can always change what is being shown in each of these devices. And of course, for some of these, the audio background music is already included as well. And there's a bunch of categories here, and of course I'm not gonna show you all of them because there's a lot, but let me just showcase some of them. And so under Facebook and Instagram, which are the social videos, and as you may already know, social videos nowadays are usually square. So as you can see, most of these templates are, all of them actually are in a square resolution. So again, let's just try to preview some of these. So for example, for this one, there we go. And we also have these things. So something like that you can just modify depending on the kind of video that you're creating for your business or for your client's business. So for example, if you're doing something for free deliveries, and this is actually some kind of in nowadays, especially that people are now not allowed to go out, but of course it will be open very soon, and I still do believe that free delivery will become a trend nowadays. And so this template is something that you can use for that purpose. And again, let's just go over some of these. We have live action, something for local business, and so you can use this for local businesses out there. logo strings, so you can also use this to create amazing logo animations. And in the past, you need to purchase an app that does this separately, but today you can also just create these things inside CreateStudio. And let's actually just preview some of these. So for example, this one right here. So there we go. That's a simple logo animation that you can use. Also check out this one. So you can just check out a lot of these things, openers, promotional, and I actually love this category because it's already ready-made, like an explainer video for you. So for example, if you're like me and you have a video agency and you're providing video services, here's a free template that you can use as well. Well, let's just play this one, and of course you can simply change those texts and whatnot. There we go. And so just amazing templates that you can simply use in different promotions. Like we have e-commerce template here as well. You have something for restaurant, slideshow, stories, and again, stories are some kind of trendy nowadays as well. Personally, I'm still not so much into creating stories, but I know that a lot of people do, so you can also use this templates right here. Video cards, something for birthday or something or something something for birthday. And we also have video wrappers, which is something that is also trendy nowadays, especially for social videos. So you can have a live action video where with a title on top and probably a text at the bottom, plus some other styles of video wrappers right here. There we go. And then we also have YouTube outros. So those are the templates that are built inside this platform, which is just amazing. And later on I will show you how to customize maybe just a few of this, because I'll not go time is not enough for me to cover all of these templates, but I'll just show you a demonstration on how to modify or customize maybe a few of these templates later on. And that's one thing that you have inside CreateStudio. But of course, you can also create things from scratch. You can import your own video, your own image and audio and whatnot inside this platform as well. And of course, this Learn tab also goes to the YouTube channel, where you can learn how to use this step by step. And so you're actually covered in learning on how to use all the features of this platform once you have it. So let me now go back here to home, and I don't know, let me probably just use this demo that I used in our live video presentation as well. So let me just click that, and as you can see, I already imported some projects right here. But for you to import some materials from computer, you can just click this plus button right here, and you can grab some materials from your hard drive. So for example, I already uploaded this green screen video of a woman right here, which is already here. So I'll cancel this for now, but that's how you can import materials from your own computer. But let me just cancel this for now. Another thing that you can do is that you can also go here to media library, and it's actually integrated with Pixar, which is a free which is a platform that has a bunch of free stock videos that you can simply use. And it's also integrated with Pixabay, that has a lot of free stock images that you can use. Plus we also have a bunch of audio here that you can use as well, which is just amazing, right? So you can do this by going here and searching for some materials. Like for example, if you're searching for people, you can type it here, and kind of slowing down at the moment, but yep, should bring out some images and videos of people. But I guess it's because I'm inside audio. I'm sorry for that. I think I need to choose either Pixels or Pixabay to show images and videos with this keyword that I typed. And so as you can see, it's showing some images of people, but I can also go here to videos and search for videos of people. And if I want to use one of these, I can simply click and import it inside our project panel. So for example, I want to use this, I can simply click that, but let me just show you some of these other categories. So we have wallpaper, nature, sports, and whatnot, and again there's a bunch of them, so I'm not gonna go ahead and show you all of them, but let's say I want to use this one, so let me just click that, and then I can preview, and once I like to use this one, I can simply click import video, and once I do, it will be imported. And because it's a video, I need to wait for some time, so I don't know, I guess I need to proceed. So I don't know if that will be cancelled if I close this one, but let me just close this one for now because I don't want to spend so much time in waiting for this to be imported. So let me just rather use one of these materials that I already imported. So here's something that I already grabbed from my computer, so I can preview it from here. And here's an image that I also imported from Pixels. So as you can see, I can actually do manual editing like what we do in other video editing platforms, wherein we can place this, for example, this video, we can place it here on our canvas, and it will appear here in our timeline. And we can do some basic editing like trimming the start and the start and the end of this video clip. But for this one, we don't have a tool for splitting this footage into two, because this is CreateStudio is not so much more into editing live action videos, but they have a sister or a brother platform called Create that can actually do that. And if you have that platform, of course you can use that to do like manual editing of live action videos. But like I said, even if you can actually do a few of those manual editing inside CreateStudio. This is not what this platform is solely designed for. It is more of for animation purposes, and it has those animation templates that I showed you earlier. But yep, that's one thing that you can do here. And let me just continue to start demonstrating on how to do some things with your live action videos while I'm already here, and then later on let's discover some things that you can do in the animation part of this platform as well. So I already showed how to trim in case you want to adjust, and here of course you can also add some text, and you can do that by going here, and then you can position it however you want. You can double click this and type whatever. So this is a demo, for example, and I can highlight this, choose any font from here. In fact, they also have a bunch of other templates that you can use, but I guess let me just leave that for now. Let's go back to font, and you can resize it. We can make it a bit smaller. Oops. And then we can adjust the spacing, the color, and whatnot. But I guess for now, let me just leave that as it is. And we can also add some shapes by going here. And as you can see, there's a bunch of ready-made shapes here that I can use. So for example, I don't know, let's just use probably this computer right here. There we go. And as you can see, it's added here in our timeline. So I can position this however I want. So I can actually even add this text, let's say inside this computer, for example. So I can reposition it here, and I can make it smaller, like it's appearing inside that monitor. So and I can also adjust the length of these clips in our timeline. There we go. And I can make it as long as this video footage right here. So if she is describing something about these things, I can add this graphics. Although of course, let's say at this particular part of the video she is talking about something else, then of course I can then trim this one. and then I can add some other elements in this part. So that's one thing that I can do. Aside from that, I can also add some animations with these elements right here. So you can actually create some kind of explainer video or a promo video with a talking head, and this is what I usually do whenever I do some talking. I edit some talking head videos, and if the person is talking about something else, I will add some graphics or text or something, probably at at the side of the character. And in this case, this is what I do. And usually I probably add some animations on how this graphics and elements can come inside the canvas. And so there are different ways on how I can do that. I can go here to motion, and so as you can see, there are already pre-made motions here that I can use. So for example, if I want to add slide right, and let me just choose this text for example, and then click this slide right animation, and as you can see, there's a preview right there on how that looks like. And if I play here to preview how that looks like, as you can see, it animated the text in entering the scene. So I want to do that as well with the monitor, so let me as well choose the monitor and go here to motion and choose slide right as well. So if we preview that, that's how it enters our scene. So this is just one of the many pre-made templates that pre-made animations that you can use, and there's a bunch of this. And again, I'm not gonna spend the entire time showing all of them, but I just want to say that there's a bunch of this right here. So that's one thing that you can do, although another way to do it is that you can also do things manually. So if you want to animate some objects or text or whatever element manually, you can also do so. So for example, in this particular part of the clip, maybe this lady right here is talking about something else. So maybe, I don't know, let's just add something here. Maybe she's talking about, I don't know, like a watch or something. So let's use this watch icon right here. So I can position that somewhere here, and again I can add that maybe here, and again I can use one of these pre-made animations. But another thing that I can do is also do a manual animation, and I can do that by clicking this drop down arrow right here, and then I can click this under this animation, I can click this plus button, and as you can see, there are different animated elements here that I mean animated properties here that I can use. And for this one, let's try scale for example. There we go. And so let's say that yes, at this part of the clip, that's the scale of this element right here. But in the beginning, I want it to start from 0. So I can do that by choosing this clip, and then here I can make the scale 0. And so if I play that, oops, so that's just what's happening sometimes with there's some kind of a glitch, just a little bit of a glitch with the manual animation, and that happens every now and then whenever I'm testing this. So I'm not sure if what's going on, but let me again try to do this. So there we go. I guess instead of choosing the clip, you need to do it with the animation. So I need to choose this one, and then it's here that I do the manual scaling. So if I preview that, there we go. So I added a custom or manual animation with this watch right here. And aside from scale, there's a lot of other things here. You can also do rotation and position and whatnot, and you can do this all together, by the way. So for example, aside from the scale, I also want to change the position and the rotation, and I can do this all together at the same time. So yep, okay, let's just leave it as that. But when it goes here, let's say I wanna maybe change the position, so I can probably manually move it to here. And then for the rotation, let's probably, I don't know, like rotate it, oops, rotate it a bit by using this handle right here. So let's try to see how that looks like. Oops, it did not add the animation at the beginning though, so I still need to go back here, and here I can make the rotation 0. There we go. And then for the position, I can probably start it from here. So if I preview that, there we go, it changed the scale, the rotation, and the position. And it's just a bit of hassle sometimes. Since I started to test these things, I experienced a little bit of a glitch with the custom animation. Although maybe it's just because I'm confused if what I'm scaling is actually the clip itself or this animation. I don't know what do we call this. Maybe the animation handle or something. But I realized that you have to make sure that what you're animating is actually this one and not this one right here. So I need to choose that. So yep, that's how you can do your custom animation. And if I go here, I can also choose different ways on how the animation will happen so that it will not be too abrupt. So I can make it linear, and I can see a preview right there. I can make it bounce, and I can make it when it enters the scene, or I can make it both if it goes in or if it goes out. In this case, let's just go for in. So let's choose bounce. So let's preview that. There we go. So that's how you can create some kind of an explainer video with your talking head video. And so let's just cut this one so that I can also proceed to showing you how you can create some animations within your video. So let's say at this part of the clip, I will now add some animations, and I can do that by going here to Studio. And from here, there's a bunch of different categories such as scenes, characters, transitions, and whatnot. So let's say, for example, I want to add a scene. Let's go here, and let's go here to Supreme. No, let's actually go for elegant. Actually, there's something that I wanna. I guess instead of I'm actually going for background. I'm sorry. So let's go for backgrounds, and let's just choose one of the backgrounds right here. Let's go for Supreme. And by the way, we've got 3D and flat backgrounds, but let me just choose flat backgrounds for now. And let's just choose this city here, and let's drop it here to our canvas, position it somewhere here. And if I preview this, that's how the background looks like. And as you can see, this is a pretty cool 2D animation that is already designed or pre-designed for you, which is just amazing, And of course, you can also modify this background if you like. You can just double click this one, and if you want to change some of these, like for the stone, you can add some animation, change this slide animation, or you can go here and change the color, change the opacity, scale, and whatnot. Although for now, I'm not gonna do that. So as you can see, it opened another timeline for me to do this, and for me to go back to the main timeline, I can just go here to the main project. So I just want to show you that you can also do some editing with most of this pre-made animations as well, which is just amazing. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility in your animations. So this is what most of the other easy to use video creation apps that was sold in the past cannot do. And this is what I really like about CreateStudio, because it gives you that flexibility, plus it gives you also pre-made templates that you can use in case you don't want to mess around with all of this. Then of course you can just simply drag and drop and already use this pre-made templates. Alright, so for now let's not modify this, but I already showed you how you can customize that if you wanted to. For now, let's go ahead and check out some characters. So let's just find them here. So let's go here to characters, and let's go for, and we also have 3D characters and 2D ones. Let's go for elegant. And so let's try to choose one of these, or let me actually go for supreme characters instead. So there's this character that I was playing around earlier. So let me just find that one. So give me a minute here. Actually, let's actually just use this policeman right here. Or this is, sorry guys, I'm spending so much time in looking for the character that I actually used earlier. You know what, let's just use this. Can't really remember if where did I find that character. I guess it's this one. Let's just use George. Yeah, it's actually George. And so let me just drop him here to the timeline, and so I can just choose this one, and I can just position it here in the start. So if I preview this one, that's how it looks like. And so as you can see, he is just idle, and you can actually change these actions right here by going here and just choose whatever you wanted him to do. So as of right now, he is just idle, but if I make this selfie, for example, as you can see, it added that other action, which as you can see right now, he is doing that selfie. So what I can do is that, let's say during the start of the animation, he will be idle, and then probably during this part I will now change the background. So this is some fun that you can do with your animations, and this is the strength of doing cartoon videos, because you can just play around with a lot of things like changing the background and whatnot. And this is something that's kind of challenging when you're doing a live action video. So this is where you can play around with animations. And so let's say during this part we will now change the background. So let's find another background from here. So let me just find that background that I was playing around, this one. So let's say during this part we have this car chase, and as you can hear, we even have that ready-made background music already. So let's drop that. Oops, sorry, let me just move this cursor first. So let's say during this part we will have this new background. So there we go, and let me actually position this below. There we go. And let's say, and let's actually duplicate George right here, and I can do that by right clicking here and click duplicate. And for the duplicate, let's now position it somewhere here. And then for the duplicate, I want to change the action to cars. So let me click add action, and let me choose car, and let's preview how that looks like. And we've got that crazy action of car coming in, and then he rode in that car at this part. So you can just play around, and you can just go crazy with this, and create an animation like that one. But of course this car should be moving, and so the way it moves is that it's going in front of us. And so we can add an animation like we can add a scale from this part, so that it's like it's actually moving from back to front. So I can do that again by adding a custom animation. So let's go here again and add animation, and let's use scale. There we go. And so that will be the scale at this part. And again, I have to make sure that I'm using this animation handle. I'm choosing it. So let's say at this part, maybe the scale, it will move like that. There we go. And so let's preview that. But again, I need to go back to the beginning and change the scale to 70 again. So if I preview that, oops, as you can see, I'm not sure what's happening, but it's kind of confusing sometimes with the custom animation, you know. Sometimes it's working, but sometimes it's not working. So let's actually try to use this at the start. Maybe it only works at the start of the clip. So let's say from here, if it goes here, the scale will go up like that. But again, oh yeah, so I guess the scale is working, and I guess you need to put the animation at the very start of the clip so that it will work. But what I need to do right now is to move this somewhere here as soon as the car will come in, so that the animation will start from there. So there we go. And if I want to make this the animation longer, I can just stretch this one. So what happens is that if I preview this part, there we go. So it actually worked the way I wanted. So as you can see, that's something that you can do with your animations. You can create some interesting compositions using this ready-made scenes and characters and whatnot from here. And another thing that you can do is that probably between these two clips, from this live action talking head video to this animation, we can actually add transition. So let's go back here to home and let's find some transitions that we can use. So let's go here to transitions, and as you can see, there's a bunch of transitions here that you can use as well. So let's say I'll click the in, and then I don't know, let's I actually want to use in and out. So let's just find a transition right here that we can use. Actually, we can use any of them, but yep, maybe let's use this one right here. So of course we need to add that in between these two clips, in between the live action and the animation part. So I can simply drag and drop that in this part. So let's try to find the part where it covers everything, and I need to add that in the middle. So let me just that right here. So there we go. So if I preview that, there we go. So we added a nice looking transition between the live action to the animation part of the clip. So you know, just by doing this, it already took me a lot of time. So this is just some of the things. I'm just scratching the surface of what the things that you can do here, especially in the animation part. And before, in my live action video, I also showed some other things, like on how to modify some of these templates. And you know, you can probably just go back to our Facebook group and watch those demos as well. But for now, I think that's what I can show you first, because this will take so much time if I'll show you all of them. But as you can see, I already gave you a glimpse of the things that you can do using this platform. But needless to say, the preview of the things that I'm showing here is something that you can do inside this platform, and all of these are actually customizable. So like, for example, this typography things, you can always change this, you know, this animated text that I'm showing right here with your own text that you may want to use. And by the way, for example, here you want to add a lower third for this, you know, for this talking head video. You can also use some lower thirds right here by, you know, clicking and dragging here on the timeline. And probably let's add that at the beginning, and you can just double click here and, you know, change this name with whatever name that you want. I don't know, like Maria, I don't know, like Maria, I don't know, something like that. So you got the idea, you know. So as you can see, that's how easy it is to add a lower third in your talking head video as well. And there we go. Also, we have a green screen feature here inside, and I showed you that in the live action video as well. But so far, to be honest, I'm not yet you know, I still don't, I mean, the green screen feature is still not enough to clean the green screen background of this character. But actually, let me just show you that instead of just talking about it. Let me rather show you, because for example, if I choose this black woman, for example, and I mean blonde woman, I'm sorry, and let's say I want to use this image instead as the background, and let me just add that at the very bottom to be my background. There we go. And let's say I want to clean the green, you know, the green background of this lady right here. What I can go is go here to advanced and click remove color, and I can just turn this on and then choose this eyedropper to choose the color that I want to remove. So if I click this one, I guess I'm applying it to the wrong clip. Let's do that again. Again, you know, the green screen feature is actually still not so good. So let me just enable and choose, make sure that I'm choosing this clip, advance, enable remove color, choose the color. There we go. And then this is the only you know thing that you can play around, the threshold. And as you can see, even if I try to play around with this one, we still see some residues of green in this character right here. And in our professional video editing softwares, I mean the motion graphic softwares like After Effects and Adobe Premiere Pro, we still have some other options here like smoothen the edges and whatnot that you can play around. Unfortunately for CreateStudio, we only have the threshold, and for me it's still not enough to, you know, clean green screen backgrounds of green screen videos. And so for me, instead of using that, I'll rather just make it like this one to make my video look professional. So yep, like I said, I cannot really show you all the things that you can do inside this platform because this review and demo will take so long. But as of right now, that's it for my review, you know. And for me personally, I highly recommend this, especially if you're someone who's if you're not a professional video creator and you're not a professional animator, but you want to create interesting explainer videos and animations professionally, but you want to do it easily, and this is the tool that you can use to do so. And for me, I actually highly recommend it. And so if you grab this right now through my link, you can also get some bonuses from me. And if you're watching this on my blog, there's this I already added the bonuses that you can grab if you get this right now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, simply click the button that, I mean the link in the description below. But if you're watching this on my blog, you can just click the button that you can see below this video and purchase this one right now, and you can grab the bonuses that you can see below as well. So thanks for taking some time to be with me in this demo, and again, I look forward to seeing you using this platform as well. So my name is Jem, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.